Most of the green bean varieties we have are now stringless. These are the newer cultivars that have been bred to reduce strings. Hence, we can refer to them as green beans without strings. The two main green bean varieties are pole beans and bush beans. These two varieties come in different cultivars ranging from meaty Roma types, broad, thin, and delicate French fillet beans. The bean pods can come in round or flat shapes. It can as well come in different colors such as green, yellow, or mottled. Let's dive in and take a look at the various green bean varieties we have. Stringless green beans varieties. As we said, stringless green beans are of two types, namely bush beans and pole beans, all of which have come in dozens of cultivars. So, let's take a look at these two stringless green bean types and their varieties. Bush beans. Bush bean is a type of stringless green bean variety that grows in a bushy manner. This type of bean does not require support because the plant will grow together and support each other when properly spaced. Contender. Contender is a type of bush bean variety that grows within 50 to 55 days. This type of cultivar is one of the best bush beans for cool or short summer gardens. Hence it is heat tolerant. They are so flavorful and will give rise to about 6 to 8 inches slightly curved stringless pods. Provider. The Provider is another bush bean variety that has about 52 days to maturity. It produces medium green, round, stringless pods of about 5.5 to 6 inches long. Their tasteful flavor is retained even after pickling. This bush bean variety tends to thrive well in cooler soil or cool weather. They are as well ideal for early or late sowing, and it does well in heat and adverse weather. Hence, it can be adapted for various regions. Maxabel. Maxabel bush bean cultivars will give rise to slender stringless pods of about 7 inches. They are dark green fillet beans and they will mature in about 60 days. Jade. Jade bush bean variety is a very productive and flavorful type. They will mature in 60 days and produce straight dark green round pods. Blue Lake. Blue Lake bush bean cultivar will produce long, stringless pods with deep rich color. Their maturity period is around 51 to 60 days and their pods are rounded with 5 to 6 lengths. The bushy plant is about 12 to 22 inches long. Harvesters. This Harvesters is another bush bean variety that thrives well in warm southern areas. It takes about 50 to 60 days to reach maturity. Their pods are round, stringless, medium green pods and they range 5 to 6 inches long. Green Crop. Green Crop takes about 55 days to harvest. They have great flavor and they are tender and meaty. Their pods are flat and are 8 inches long but ½ inch wide. It can be used fresh or used for freezing or canning. Top Crop. Top Crop is another great bush bean variety that takes about 45 to 53 days to harvest. They are meaty, tender, and flavorful. Their pods are emerald green, straight, stringless of about 6 to 7 inches long, and are slightly curved. They are also oblong, round, and mottled. The plant will grow about 18 inches to 24 inches tall. They are ideal for eating fresh, freezing, and canning. Derby. Derby bush bean is another variety that takes 57 days to reach harvest and they have great flavor. Their pods are green, straight, dark, and oval. The pod is about 7 inches long. However, it's best when picked at 5 inches long. They are excellent for freezing and canning. Pole green beans. Pole green beans from their name grow pole manner and will require support. They can grow up to 8 to 10 feet tall. Here are some varieties of pole beans and their characteristics. Fertex. Fertex is a type of pole bean variety that will take about 60 to 70 days to mature. They give rise to one of the longest pods of pole beans and can grow up to 11 inches. Their pods are round, stringless, and slender and they have dark brown seeds. Kentucky Wonder. The Kentucky Wonder pole beans are an American classic that produces tasteful pods that are great for eating fresh, canning, pickling, or freezing. It takes about 58 to 72 days to mature. Kentucky Wonder beans give rise to prolific and disease-resistant yield. Blue Lake. Blue Lake pole bean variety will attain maturity in 62 to 75 days. They offer sweet and juicy flavors and can be canned, frozen, or baked. Their pod appearance is oval, straight, and dark green, and the bean is stringless. Their pod length is about 5.5 to 7 inches long. Scarlet Runner. Scarlet Runner pole beans will take 70 days for young pods to grow and 115 days for shell beans. They give rise to edible and delicious food when young. The pods will toughen as they get to maturity stage or full size. They grow large, vigorous, and are climbers that give rise to big pods. They will also grow large beans if they are allowed to attain good maturity. The Scarlet Runner bean also produces flowers or blooms that attract the fascinating hummingbirds during summer. Romano. The Romano is another flavorful and meaty pole bean variety. It is quite popular in Europe because of its unique flavor. It will take about 60 to 70 days to attain maturity. Quintus. The Quintus pole beans are a flavorful and tender bean variety. Their pods are long, flat, and green and can grow up to 11 inches in length. They can grow up to 8 feet tall. Stringless green beans have so many amazing and tasteful bean flavors. They have two major varieties, which are poleban and bush bean. These two major varieties also come in different cultivars, and we've listed some for you. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.